friends. You're listening to Mighty Mommy, and I'm going to share some creative, insightful, and practical parenting tips with you. I'm your host, Cheryl Butler. Summer vacation should be a relaxing time for families. After months of heavily filled schedules, stressful school days, and hardly any time to connect as a family, the 10 weeks of summer should bring lots of carefree fun. Instead, however, those carefree days usually turn into a free-for-all, especially when routines go out the window and kids rely on their parents to keep them entertained all day long. Before you take your beach chairs out for the season, take some time to put a few strategies into place so that you and your family can focus on enjoying the lazy days of summer rather than trying to survive them. Today, I'm going to share 5 tips to help you have a lot more fun in the sun during summer vacation. Tip number 1. Outline your summer expectations. School-age kids are used to following rules throughout the day. They know what is expected of them from their teachers and coaches. By setting up some straightforward guidelines for your family at the beginning of summer vacation, you can save yourself a lot of grief when things don't go your child's way. Successful summer expectations can be simple and tailored for each child. Emphasize in writing how your kids are expected to contribute to the household during the summer months and what the consequences will be if they don't do their part. These contributions can include household chores, summer reading, how much electronics time will be allowed, and how much money they can expect you to contribute to outings like going to the movies or the mall. Ask for their input so they will feel like they have had some say in how they spend their free time. For example, if you expect your son to take care of his own laundry this summer, let him decide the day and time of this chore. Print the list of expectations, have your child sign it, and keep it posted in a high-traffic area as a constant reminder. Tip number 2. Establish firm summer bedtimes. Depending on your children's ages, bedtimes will vary, but just because school is out for the summer doesn't mean bedtimes have to be extended. Kids still need their sleep, even when their days consist of going to the beach or playing at the park. They also need consistency with non-school bedtime routine. Decide what your new bedtime will be for the summer and discuss it with your kids right away. Just as you have your list of summer expectations, from tip number 1, your summer bedtime routine should be set and non-negotiable, preferably in writing. After all, overtired and cranky kids are just no fun. Tip number 3, create a summer to-do list. During the last week of school, my family creates our summer to-do list. I design a page on the computer with seashells, beach umbrellas, and anything else that means summer, and everyone in the family, including my husband and I, list at least 2 fun things that we'd like to do. Items this year include White River rafting, strawberry picking, and repainting bedroom walls. The object of the list is to make sure each family member gets to do a couple of things that they really want to do, besides the usual going to the beach or pool, seeing movies, etc. Tip number 4. Prepare there's nothing to do activity bins. What parent hasn't heard their child say, "I'm bored. There's nothing to do around here"? This summer, be prepared with a solution instead of yelling at them to stop bugging you. Gather up a few plastic bins or large shoeboxes and stash away some arts and crafts materials, comic books, Lego kits, crossword puzzles, coloring books, some new board games, anything you think that your kids might be interested in if they haven't got anything to do. I actually keep my eye out for anything interesting that might be on sale throughout the year and use these for rainy day bins as well. Next time your child insists she has nothing to do, you can pull one of these bins out and lovingly tell her that now she does. Tip number 5. Plan regular lazy-offs. It's not unusual for parents and caregivers to feel obligated to make sure their children are entertained on a regular basis when they're not in school. Not only is this unrealistic, it is also doing children a disservice by not allowing them to find ways to entertain themselves. We love to have unplanned lazy-offs during the summer and throughout the school year, too. We all need days just to unwind and do nothing. During a lazy-off, we lay around in our pajamas, reading, watching movies, baking cookies, or even catnapping as much as we want. It's often just enough to re-energize us to take on the big job of 2 things that we might want to do the following day. Believe it or not, summer vacations really do go by much too quickly. So if you can implement some of the strategies I just shared, you will help your family ease into a relaxing summer mode rather than a stressful one. If you have a question or have a suggestion for a future Mighty Mommy episode, please email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. Check out the Mighty Mommy Facebook page where I share a lot of quick parenting tips all week long. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mighty Mommy or join Mighty Mommy on Pinterest.com where you can visit all of my family-friendly boards. Enjoy a wonderful summer with your family, and as always, happy parenting.